Alright, King Vegeta signing on.
You know, it's your boy Bardock.
Alright, Hiei versus Sasuke. See, it could go either way, but boy, I'm putting my money on Sasuke. I want Hiei to win. I'm putting my money on Sasuke. We were watching the preview, and the way it's looking, they already got this boy using the Fist of the Mortal Plane.
He's using fucking everything in his goddamn arsenal.
Right.
He ain't my nigga. Except
Sasuke
Yusuke
you like 3 technique in that preview. I mean,
they made him use the Sharingan, but like that's the Sharingan. Like he been spamming that hoe. Like,
I mean, alright, this is gonna be my basic argument. You have to scale Sasuke to planet level. Like you can't not do that because he scales above Kaguya now, and Kaguya was easily planet level, and Naruto became planet level when he fucking punched the nigga Moon fucking Slicer in half.
And Hiei is only relative to Yusuke, and Yusuke, even though it only stated one time, is planet level, so that would make Hiei like below or durability wise planet level.
And I would argue with that. And I'd argue with that scaling only because they don't show like planet level as shit.
Never shows their feats at all. That's the problem.
If anything, I've always scaled Hiei and characters from Yu Yu Hakusho like, being like mountain to continent level.
Yeah.
Never has these niggas been like, oh yeah, that nigga gonna destroy the whole planet.
Because they never give a big, actual size.
Or maybe like a dimension. I could see a dimension. I could see you doing that.
Like Demon World in itself, you can actually, even though it's an assumption, you can say that it's bigger than Earth, but like. That still doesn't. At least in One Piece, you can say that shit. A continent in One Piece would be like, goddamn me, a whole fucking like tectonic mass or something like that.
Alright, so they say we not. So they don't say we ran. This is my thing. It ultimately comes down to the fact that also Sasuke would be relative to light speed because of Naruto's speed. And it was actually showed that Naruto and Sasuke were really relative when it comes to that type of shit. And the fact that Naruto dodged a move that was literally stated to be light speed. So I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. It was stated to be light speed.
And Hiei's speed feat. I mean, they crossed the dimensional gate. That's like hypersonic to low light speed.
Yeah.
And it's still it'll be enough to keep up with Sasuke, but when Sasuke just goes Susanoo.
And then this nigga's not teleporting around and shit. Like, that's gonna be pretty really. Not only is you going up against a light speed level nigga, but you also going up against a nigga that can teleport on top of it.
Like, he ain't got clairvoyance, but Sasuke ain't Uchiha. That's the king of clairvoyance.
I'd say this is my big thing. I think Sasuke has all the advantages except the. I don't know how Sasuke is gonna be able to put him down.
Regen? Yeah, regen is a big factor.
I don't see how Sasuke could kill him. But, I mean, I can see how Sasuke can get away from his Fist of the Darkness.
Sasuke would have to blow his ass up, like, completely to smithereens.
Well, I mean, his reach...
I
don't know.
But
he only ever came back from that... He only ever came back from that dragon... because that was kind of part of him type shit, and it was his.
He merged spiritually with it.
Yeah, it was. We still can't explain that shit. He basically got his own dragon threw at him, got incinerated, and then was like, "Yeah, now I'm the dragon."
Yeah,
Get
fucked.
Like, nah. But okay, so Sasuke, I believe he can dodge all of the dragon's attack just by speed alone, and he could also teleport those bitches back at Hiei. Or he could teleport them into other places and make them hit other shit. And you know, once they hit something, that shit, like, the dragon pretty much goes away. But if the dragon was to hit Sasuke, he would die. But I think Sasuke Susanoo could protect him from something such.
And
like,
depending if they do a drag out fight, Sasuke does have, like, weak stamina compared to Hiei. So that might be a factor. But you never can know with Death Battle. They always doing...
Also, Sasuke started just spamming shit, while Hiei kind of had a limit on how much fucking of his dark energy type shit he could use.
Yeah, because he uses his literal life force energy.
Alright, let's get into the Battle of Hex. I don't think the Jargon Eye protects from all Genjutsus, especially like the Sasuke level ones that's being like, oh yeah, all 9-tail beasts, boom, instantly under my control. Now, I think basic shit, like basic ass Genjutsus, might not work, and even then, I might disagree with that, because remember when he fought Danzo, and Danzo had fucking a whole arm, 2 arms, and other shit full of fucking Rinnegan, I mean Sharingans, and then
weren't they all fucking 3 to Mangekyo, or were they like
two to 3, I believe, and I think 1 or 2 might have been Mangekyo. But even then, even discounting that, he was able to use basic ass genjutsu to trick this nigga with Izunami and all this godly shit. Like, they can basically, he fought a nigga that was like, oh yeah, if you hit me, that shit don't exist because I can reality warp to where that shit never happened, thanks to my eye.
Yep.
And now out to the Jagan Eye, it does have some hacks or whatever. It's just a lot of the hacks is not really shown much. Right. For instance, they say he can like erase people's memory or read people's memory, but then they don't show the shit.
They only show it one time, and it was on like a low-level S-class demon who they were already like far surpassed at that point. So that really didn't matter. And then he can't get mind hacks, but like that goes out the window when you fighting against other verses, because someone will always or have that same amount of potential.
For instance, remember when Sasuke broke out of Itachi Susanoo, his genjutsu? It's kind of implied that Itachi let him do it, but let's go off the fact and say that Sasuke just broke out of it. He broke out of a Mangekyo Sharingan with a basic ass Sharingan, and it was supposed to be like, oh, if you got a Mangekyo Sharingan,
you're supposed to shit on anybody.
Right.
Anybody.
But then it comes down to the ability. I think Sasuke has a lot of the Rinnegan abilities, which is shit like stealing souls and da da da. Let's just skip all that shit. And all my almighty push and pull. We didn't talk about that.
And fucking energy negation and all that other shit.
Yeah. So if he ever shoots that dragon thing, that nigga just gonna reverse the gravity of that bitch. He be like, there you go, no dragon, boom. Now I do think Hiei got a bunch of chances to win. Like, I think if he like fisted the mortal flame this nigga right from the get go and touched him or punched him through the heart or some shit, then he'd probably win. But like, it's arguable if he's even fast enough to do that.
Necessarily Hiei if not taken seriously, then that'll be a fucking retarded like move. But this is a battle to the death, so Sasuke should come out on top. If he doesn't, I watch fucking Yu Yu Hakusho religiously, so like I'm not really seeing any like way that Hiei can really win it, because Sasuke is made to be a better Hiei.
Yeah, see, my thing is, it comes down to, he got more techniques. Sasuke has more techniques. He's more versatile. I would say that he's a super genius level character. He, like, just go watch the Deidara fight if you think I'm wrong about that. And I think he'd be able to deduct a lot of shit. But like, if they came out and was like, yeah, in the manga he slapped this nigga, and this nigga was stated to be like Planet Plus or gonna destroy the fucking realm or some shit.
I forgot. It also depends on which Sasuke they use.
They're gonna.
If they use full adult Sasuke, then it's a complete. Like,
they're gonna use Boruto Sasuke, but they're not gonna use model Boruto Sasuke. They're gonna use different models from the various games and shit like that.
See, now if they use like soon as he got Sharingan,
yeah,
then this would be
smacked.
Yeah.
He gets smacked at that point. I would just say that it's hard going up against a Planet Buster and you're not confirmed Planet level. But let's talk about the whole spiritual thing, because that's gonna be a big ass point.
Hiei can split his body, so he might not get caught with the soul stealing technique.
Well, he
first time
he can leave his body.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Sasuke can literally see souls or beings from limbo, which is in a whole nother dimension. Also travels through dimensions. We didn't even talk about Sasuke can just leap dimensions because it uses a lot of his energy and shit. I mean, this fight to me could go either way, but I'm leaning heavily on Sasuke. But if they really come out and just be like, yeah, Sasuke's fucking Susanoo wasn't strong enough to stop fucking the
fist of hell,
no, the dragon flames, I would understand it. I would kind of argue against, because like how they was able to stop, like,
if Yu Yu Hakusho had a data book that was like, oh yeah, hell in this verse is da da da, it would make Hiei jump all the way up, but like
Also, I would just
Yu Yu
go.
Hakusho don't be having anything that like makes them like credible.
I would go so far as to say that they're gonna treat Amaterasu and Fist of the Dragon, or Fist of the, let's just call it Black Dragon Flame. Yeah, I think they're gonna treat them the same. It's just they're gonna make it to where Sasuke's burns slower because it does. That's how Amaterasu works. It burns slow, but once it's on you, it's on
real
you.
dog guy from Okami.
And then we got the other thing. Where I'm making a video. We got the other thing where his is slow. Slow versus fast, basically.
Yeah.
So I would
You
say
making a
it's Hiei. I'd say 5 times he could win, but I don't know.
5 times like so it's like 60-40 Sasuke, 40-60 Hiei. There you go.
Yeah, I could accept that, but my thing is I just don't see. I could see Hiei winning, but the way this preview is looking, it looks like Hiei just doing all his shit from the rip.
Mm-hmm.
They had basically Sasuke use a basic ass
The only
Chidori
thing Hiei
and
didn't
teleportation.
do was absorb the Fist of the Mortal Flame and then become one with it. That's the only thing he didn't do in that preview.
I mean,
And Sasuke wasn't even using Susanoo, so it's like, I mean...
Yeah. And also Sasuke tanked like all that nigga attacks. Every single one they threw at him, he tanked that.
Yeah, they even made him tank the Fist of the Mortal Flame. The main technique that's supposed to instantly incinerate whoever it touched. Besides the main bitch who he married, cause she made the technique.
Or like
We ain't gonna talk about
a fire imp type nigga, but I mean that's besides the point.
I mean that fire imp nigga got destroyed by that Fist of the Mortal Flame.
No, he didn't.
He was like,
no, he didn't. He got destroyed by the dragon flame, which was different. The mortal flame is whenever he just uses human.
Nah, yeah, the fist.
Human
but the
fires
dragon
and
flame
shit.
is the hell.
Not even just the fist. Like he can make that shit cover his whole body to where it instantly incinerates you. Now I say strength wise, this is a different story. Hiei has a big strength advantage over Sasuke. Like remember that B nigga who lifted up that big ass chunk of the stage with an axe, and then like he had just incinerated that shit. Was like, yeah, get fucked, kid. Sasuke's never showed that level of strength when it comes to lifting.
Also, Hiei can take an ass whoop. Like that nigga can take a serious ass. That nigga beat his ass from the tournament floor all the way to the ceiling, all the way back down.
But that does come from with the genre. Like, yeah. I mean, Naruto's basic shonen, while that's more of a shonen seinen type thing.
True.
Cause they had a lot of adult themes.
They had a lot of death in it.
But yeah, I'd say like it just really depends. But my money is on Sasuke.
Same.